Okay, so we'll move to the next sign, which is Leo. Now, for a Leo person, you have Rahu transiting through the house, and that's actually the seventh law transiting through the 11th house. This can be a time of gains for the spouse. Could be that the spouse is suddenly getting foreign land, so there's a lot more recognition coming in the professional. So a lot more networking can happen. This is definitely a great time period for in terms of getting some unexpected name or fame also, because Rahu is transiting to the 11th house of gains and ambitions and desires as well. 11th house is also the house is a perfect house for Rahu. It's considered to be a good house for Rahu by transit. Great time period for Leo and natives for sure. Uh, for Leo and natives, Rahu is also I think your seventh house of marriage, so definitely there can be indications of marriage or spouse or something like that. It's one thing that can happen. Though for Leos natives, it's also the 11th house themes of networking, professional recognitions, ambitions, a lot of missions being coming up happen, especially during short workshop or seminars or things like that. That kind of thing can also happen. 11th house is also the house of large gatherings, so definitely there might be more attention or attendance to large gatherings or like festivals or conferences or something like that. That kind of thing is also a possibility. Definitely for Leo's native, this can also be a great time period when you're also connecting with your father's side of the family, father's aunt side, siblings, and that. Definitely, there might also be a great period in terms of charity as well. A lot of charitable work can happen through 11th house, since it's the Baum house of 12th house also. Definitely, for Liaison natives, this will be a great time when they will be using social media in a very prominent way in order to fulfill their gains and ambitions and desires. And suddenly, they'll find that their blog is kind of getting a lot more attention, or their Facebook post is getting more likes, or something like that. That can actually happen for a Liaison native. So, more importantly, though, Rahu transiting over 11th house, it's a time period to look into fulfilling your professional aspirations in any way for Leostan natives. Ketu transiting through the fifth house can bring in some kind of issues with regard to children, but fifth house is also your house of Pura Punya also. So fifth house is definitely connected with connecting with the merits of your past life. So definitely sometimes past life logical knowledge or past life understanding or past life temples where you have been to, you would be traveling those kind of places. Or you might be connecting with your past life children also potentially through your professional network. That's also happening. So what can happen with Ketu transit through fifth house also? There might be some themes of uh, lack of. You might find some unexpected, intuitive, creative inspirations coming when Ketu is transiting through the fifth house. But then there might be a confusion between trying to fill your ambitions as trying to balance that off with your own individual creativity. That's a Ketu through 511 axis themes that are happening. One big thing with Ketu in fifth house is also to watch out for like heart themes. So like if you are not paying attention to your heart and your diet is not great, then this is a great time period to pay attention to your heart and all that kind of stuff, because Rahu is also activating Virgo of second house also through his lordship of Mercury. Through his lordship of Mercury, he's also contribute diet. So that's a big thing. A great remedy is to walk bare feet on grass. I think that's one thing Cancer Ascendant, and even for Leo Ascendant natives, I can recommend for Rahu Gemini, that can literally activate that for them. It's also the seventh lord through 11th house, so definitely a lot more ambition, a lot more desires will come up. And so it's also important time to watch out for your desires that is coming up also. Perhaps some can come up in a big way, and then kind of have to learn to control it through Saturn's aspect. Uh, so yeah, that's what I have, Dr. Pai, for Leo.
So I just wanted to add a few more points. The 11th house where Rahu will be transiting for Leo ascendant, I would say that's a time when some of them might also want to get a pet. if you really know that, Punarvasu is associated with cats, Adra is associated with dogs. So, pets would be something that, because it's 11th house is also sixth houses, small animals. So there might be, people who are going through long ailments can also heal, cure themselves by getting some pets. Or also it can also represent, Rahu in the 11th can also represent, getting a bigger vehicle. Because in the olden times, if you go through some classics, they'll always say, horses and elephants are associated with the 11th house. They are bigger animals. So that in today's time, that would mean getting a bigger car, or a better vehicle or something of that sort. So that will be definitely there. And Ketu in the 5th, I would, as Santip mentioned, you know it says, Ketu doesn't give good results in the 5th house. Although theme to the 5th house there will be, but it's a good time, as Santip mentioned, if you can venerate, because it's in the natural 9th house and it's in the 5th house. So Ganesha, you can listen to Ganesha Atharva Shirsha. That will really benefit. And some issues again related to your future. There might be some concern about the future, because 5th house is also children, but 5th house is also your future. So your saving potential or your future, you might be very worried, and that's why you would want to save more, and you might be a little more stingier, I would say, for Leo ascendant.